they were like, oh man, like you getting big. So in my head, like the first time I heard it, I thought I was getting swole. So
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. Like I'm doing my thing. And then
Oh my gosh.
as the years go by, right? I meet new people and then the G starts getting longer. Like, dude, you're getting big. And I'm like, okay. Maybe I'm not getting that type of big.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started to realize it. I stepped on that scale, bro, and I was like damn.
Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the Boothe, episode 18. For those of you who are listening, today we don't have Justin. We have a swap. We got Barran back in the booth, baby.
Let's go.
Yes.
I'll clap for myself.
How you been, man? How you been?
Doing pretty good, you know. Just I don't know. What you want to talk about me or talk about you or talk about both of us?
Well, I asked you how you're doing. So
I'm doing good.
I do want to know how
good.
you're doing.
I've been pretty busy lately helping you out with your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Just working out every day. I've been working out every day, staying consistent with that.
You really have been, bro. And I have to give you props for that.
Thank you. I
because
appreciate that.
That's some good shit.
Hey, even if I'm not like doing like the most in the gym, because sometimes I'll be slacking a little bit, he'll come and talk to me while I'm working out and stuff. We get like our minds right while we're working out. We just fuck around, but I still get like in the gym every single day, and I think that's the most important part, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So I've been doing that, and then I started drinking tea every night.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like green tea?
Not green tea, but I might start doing that because there's a lot of health benefits. But I've been drinking chamomile. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to help like your mind at night, and give you a better night of sleep. I've been having better dreams and stuff. So
Really?
yeah, it's been helping me
Dude,
out.
I had a terrifying dream last night.
All right, tell me a little bit
Dude,
about
I
that.
literally was like running around my house and I just kept hearing someone scream like, CJ. Dude,
the
it was
hell?
terrifying. Yeah, it was terrifying. And then I woke up and I think maybe someone was letting me know like, yo, you need to wake the fuck up. Drake just dropped his album.
What did you think about the album? Because I just got done listening to it and I thought it was really good.
I loved it. It always takes me a little bit to warm up to. I don't know why Drake's my favorite artist, but it always takes me a little while to warm up to his new music.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it the first time and I'll be like, yo, this is trash. And I'll listen to it again. I'll be like, nah, this is actually pretty good. And then I'll listen again. I'll be like, yo, this is really, really good.
You put me on to him and I'm fucking with him. Like he's up there. Like I can't listen to him because I don't pay for my music, but I listen to the YouTube the YouTube stuff and it's good.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
As for me, I have, dude, as you know, you've been along for the journey. Things have been kind of crazy lately.
Yeah.
I have started this YouTube video where I'm painting all over my car.
You should put a little clip in of that.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah, I will. That's a good idea. I reached out. Like, this just goes to show you guys, like, if you just reach out and just, like, put yourself on the line, like, things, like, good things can happen to you, because I was calling all these car wrap companies, because I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to draw right on my car. And I kept calling all these companies and I was getting like $4,000, like $5,000, like $3,500 for like all these different companies telling me how much it would cost to wrap my car.
Yeah.
And I just kept mentioning to them that I was making a video, and then somebody called me back and was like, hey, you said you were making a video. We want to maybe work with you and collaborate. And then I only had to pay $1,800. They gave me all that money off. I still had to pay.
What was the initial price? Like
$4,000
$4,000
for that place. For that place, and they wrap like they're wrapping like top notch, like Lamborghinis, Maseratis.
Yeah,
like that's like a really, really good place. We walked in and the first thing we saw was a McLaren.
Yeah.
So like, dude, it's insane. And now I'm on this little journey, and like I posted this picture on my Instagram, and Posca just reposted us today.
That's crazy,
dude. It's freaking really, really cool. So you know, just keep putting your guys' self on the line. And speaking of, you know, our guest today, he has a lot to do with content creation.
Yeah.
And that
I'm wearing his merch.
Yes,
CJ's wearing his merch.
Yes, I'm wearing his merch.
Cop it. I don't know what the store's called, but we'll find out in a couple seconds.
We're about to find out right now. I'm about to introduce him. So here we go. On today's episode, we've got the man who changed his life after losing 73 pounds. He's an entrepreneur, a content creator with a YouTube channel that has over 2,000 subscribers. He's also an athlete and a motivational coach. Today inside the booth, we've got Gabe Dunkin, baby. Here we
Let's go.
Yo.
Yes, sir, bro. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Good. How you guys feeling?
Good, man.
Doing good.
I'm great. That looks good on you guys.
Dude,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Feels good, bro.
Yeah, I feel good.
I'm dead serious. Like a lot of people that have like their own brands and stuff like that, you get them, like the quality is never like that great. Like it's always like, I feel, bro, the minute I put this thing on, it's like not itchy. It feels really good. Like, dude, it's actually really good quality.
Do you work out in this stuff?
Yeah, I do actually.
Because it's very light. And I feel like if I wore this at the beach, I'd be breezing. It'd like be breezing right through me.
You wouldn't feel hot at all, and it protects you from the sunburn.
Honestly, like, yeah.
Here, I'm gonna turn him up. You keep talking.
Oh, you can't hear?
Is that good?
Now you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
But how you been? How's life? What you been up to?
I've been great. Life has been up and down, but honestly, you just got to keep going.
Exactly.
You just got to keep going. And at the end of the day, when you reach the end of that tunnel, it's all going to be worth it.
Yes, sir.
School just started. I'm in my last semester at Barran College.
Yep.
So I got 5 classes. And then, I'm just training for football. Going to walk onto the FAU football team next spring.
What made you decide to get into that?
Well, I've always been playing football. So, like, when I was in high school, I want to say maybe 10th grade.
Yeah.
That's when I, like, actually took it serious. And I realized, okay, like, I got a knack for catching. I got a knack for, like, moving.
Yeah.
Getting open. So maybe I should start taking it seriously. So, like, I tried out for the football team. I made it. I didn't really start, or I didn't really see the field as much. But I guess that kept the fire in me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I got all this unseen potential.
Yeah.
It's time to unleash it. So like after I graduated, I got injured and stuff, and that's why I put on all the weight. And then I realized, I still want to play football. Mm-hmm. So like this weight's got to go. And it did.
There you
So
go.
let's jump back. Let's jump back in time a little bit. So where were you at? What were you looking like? What were you feeling like? How many pounds did you weigh?
Dude, the heaviest I ever weighed, I remember I stepped on the scale, it was like 290 something.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 290 something.
Wow. Bro, that's insane.
Yeah, bro, it was like 290 something. And I got off and I was like, yo, what the hell's going on? Like I didn't even.
How old were you?
I want to say maybe 19.
It was after I met you.
Yeah.
Because I remember you were skinnier back then, and then like in that time that we didn't talk is like when
everything happened.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And so you were skinny, but what was that? Why did you get so big?
I got injured in football.
What'd you injure?
My shoulder. It like popped, came out of place. And that's like, it's a vital spot because like I can't do sit-ups. I can't go for a jog because all that pressure.
Yeah.
So as an athlete, you take an athlete who has football practice every day and take him off the field. I'm just going to eat the same way because, I don't know any better.
Yeah.
And then I'm not digesting everything as fast. And then the weight just came on. So like I want to say in about 2 weeks, maybe 3, I put on about 20 pounds.
Jeez.
I didn't even realize it. And I'll tell you guys a funny story. So after I put on all this weight and while it was like getting on, I started seeing people from school and they haven't seen me about like a couple years and stuff like that. So they were like, oh man, like you're getting big. So in my head, like the first time I heard it, I thought I was getting swole. So I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm doing my thing. And then
Oh my gosh.
as the years go by, right? I meet new people and then the G starts getting longer. Like, dude, you're getting big. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not getting that type of big.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started to realize it. I stepped on that scale, bro, and I was like, damn, like that's crazy. And
Yeah.
I remember people would ask me, yo, you play football? What position you play? I play receiver. Really? Like a lineman?
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, and that would hurt me like hard. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I gotta make a change.
And it was after hearing all those people just constantly.
Yeah. I got picked on too. Like I used to go to car meets back in the day. I'm sure it was all jokes, but like you never. And this is why like sometimes I try not to joke with people I don't really even know. Because, like you don't know what affects them and what doesn't.
Yeah.
So like I'm pretty sure they're all jokes, but like I was at car meets and I had old friends. I'm like, dude, I bet you're hungry. And just a whole bunch of crazy jokes.
They wouldn't hold back.
They wouldn't hold back. And I'm like deep down, it's killing me.
Yeah.
Like I was even suicidal at one point.
Really?
Yeah, bro. And it ruined everything. My relationship, with my fam and stuff like that. It started ruining a lot of things. And then it wasn't until I was scorekeeping. I was scorekeeping at the den. I got home. It was maybe like 11:30.
Yeah.
I was chilling in bed, and then I saw like a Nike ad, It was like a Just Do It ad with like Serena Williams, LeBron. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to use the bathroom. And I looked in the mirror, right? And I was like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm literally sick of this shit. I went on to my phone, 24-hour fitness, signed up for the 3-day pass. And then, dude, I kid you not, I walked up in that thing at 12 in the morning. I was like, I got a pass. I worked out. And then I never looked back, bro. I never looked back.
That's fucking
at
amazing,
12
bro.
in the morning.
Good for you, man.
Yeah,
Seriously,
honestly.
good for you.
Yeah.
But like, let's break that down a little bit because like obviously you got the motivation.
Yeah.
Okay. What kept you going back to the gym? Because I'm sure you had your days where you were like, fuck this.
I don't want to go. Yeah.
So like what would you describe that as?
So like even with anything that you're dealing with, like you're not going to see progress like right away. Like it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing, you know, unless you like hit the lotto, like you're not going to get rich overnight.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose weight overnight.
Yeah.
You're going to get smarter overnight. You got to do these things to build you up to where you want to be. So that's kind of where like the brand came in, like a little bit. Like
Shout it out a little bit.
Yeah, shout it out, bro.
yeah, one more. I would tell myself, all right, I want to quit. I don't want to go. I don't feel like it. But like, if you like, you never know what could happen if you like you're consistent. Then you miss one day. You don't know how far back it could take you.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, just like one more rep, like just one more time. All right, just get up one more time. Just go. And then that one more just came to weeks, to months, and then I started seeing progress.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, yo, like this is crazy. Like my first 3 months, I lost 34 pounds. Yeah, and I didn't even have the diet. Like I was just working out.
Yeah.
I just remained consistent. All I could think about is I'm gonna prove these motherfuckers wrong.
Yeah.
Calling me fat, saying this, saying that. And dude, I lost 34 pounds. I was like, yo, like if I could add the nutrition into it, I could lose a lot more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So 9 months, I lose like 60 something pounds. So
Jeez.
you know, you just gotta keep pushing yourself because you never know what could happen. All it takes is one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally with anything, just like Eminem says,
Yeah.
all it takes is one shot, and
Yeah.
your life could drastically change.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get skinny overnight, but like if I keep going, those nights will add up.
Exactly.
Keep going.
It's like that one thing that you said about the diamond, the guy that's hitting the diamond. He's so
Yeah.
close, he doesn't know until like he's right there.
But
and
dude,
he turns around.
It even goes further than that too, because we actually talked about it. We had a conversation on our Instagram too about one thing or many things, and it's like you look at KFC, like they were the best at making chicken. You know, like Apple, and they were the best at making Macs at the beginning. It's like, you know, all you got to do is just really focus on one thing, and then eventually you'll be able to kind of spread out. And this goes on to actually my question about you, like when you hit the gym. And I know even for me, I'm not like heavy or anything like that, but I get overwhelmed going to the gym. Like I don't want I've been working out for so damn long, and I still don't know what the fuck to do when I go there. Yeah. And it's like when you originally started, were you just like hitting a treadmill? Were you just kind of doing one thing? Were you going in there just a few things?
Else to do.
Like what did that look like?
I forgot all the workouts because you know, in high school, if you're like in a sport, they teach you.
Yeah, they got a trainer.
Yeah, they got trainers. They teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
So I knew how to work out.
Yeah.
But after those years of me being overweight, I forgot everything. So my first day in there, I kid you not, I ran on the treadmill for like an hour, and I was just trying every machine. Literally trying every machine. I benched because I knew that's what I could do.
Bench?
So did you get surgery?
No.
So how did it just healed by
Bro.
itself?
Yeah, I just wear a sling.
Wow.
Which is wait, and that's crazy that you never got anything, because they usually say when guys get bigger, their skin, like our skin doesn't stretch like women's does.
Yeah.
And like you'll be left with like
Stretch marks.
but like even like it's like almost like fat that kind of just rolls over. Like
skin. Yeah, I got that a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my thing is, I did reach my weight goal, which was 185 or 188, 187, I think it was. But now I got a new goal, which is the body fat percentage. Now I'm digging deeper into it. You know? Because I got this excess skin and stretch marks and stuff, and I can get surgery. But like, nah, like that's the easy route. Let me work on my body fat percentage, get that low to see if the skin tightens up, and then I'll go from there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
But wait, I want to dive deeper into this for a second, because I feel like we kind of breezed past this a little bit, because like I'm sure there's so many people out there that are trying to do exactly what you did, and maybe they're even on their journey of doing it. But it's like, what were the things, I know you said it a little bit, but what were the things that you were telling yourself to stay? Because it wasn't, I guess it's not really motivation in and out, because I feel like you're feeding yourself that motivation.
Yeah.
It's more like, I feel like discipline, right? It's like having that discipline just to constantly, every single day, no matter how you're feeling, just go in there. And like, what did that look like? How did you find that?
So what I did was, it kind of falls down to why you're doing what you're doing. And like my why is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, for those of you who really know me, my father passed away when I was 4.
Oh shit.
2 days before my birthday.
Wow.
Which is 9/11. 2 days before 9/11 actually happened. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like as a mother, my mom there's 4 of us. All right. So there's 4 of us. And for my mom to go through that, you know, and none of my siblings got caught up in drugs. None of my siblings got caught up in jail. No trouble, no nothing.
Yeah.
You meet my mom, the nicest lady on the planet. And, you know, motivation is kind of temporary, but inspiration is a lot longer. So like I would look at my mom and I would look at what she had to do.
Oh, I love this.
You know what I'm saying? To make sure we're straight.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring. And now I'm like, okay, this is my why. Like I'm not gonna not be successful. So like at the age of 13, made a promise to my dad, and you know I told him I went to his grave. I was like, I'm gonna retire my mom's. Like that's what I'm gonna do. And I've been on a mission ever since. So yeah, I'm motivated.
Bro, that just gave me the chills. I fucking love it.
But it's the inspiration, my mom, like everything, because you meet my siblings, you're like, wow, these are stand-up kids. And it all falls down to my mother. Obviously, she had to help from my grandma, my aunt, and stuff like that. But like my mom, you know, she raised us to be the best that we can be. So it's like, all right, in order for me to return everything that my mom did, like return the favor, I'm going to make sure she's straight. I'm going to make sure I'm successful so I can retire her.
Yeah.
So that's the fuel to my fire. You know what I'm saying? That's my inspiration. She's my inspiration. So I get up and that's all I can think about.
Yeah.
Because I make the FAU team. I get drafted by the league. It's like hitting the lottery, right?
Yeah.
My mom, my house, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how am I going to get there? Got to start with the gym first. You know what I'm saying? I got to shed this 73 pounds first. So that's what I would keep telling myself every time I didn't want to go, every time I was in there. I'm like, okay, like I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do next, stuff like that. Then, you know, I decompress. All right, how do I get there? So what I did, I didn't know what to do. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. My first day in the gym, I didn't know what to do. So what I did was I downloaded this app. It's a workout app. And then I set a schedule. And then I just stuck to it, dog. I just stuck to it until I got like more, like I started to remember some stuff too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
my coach did teach me this. My coach did say this. And then now it just comes
naturally.
It's under my belt.
Yeah.
It's under my belt now. Now
Yeah.
I know what to do. If I want to touch a muscle group, I know exactly what to do, stuff like that. And I'm still learning too.
Yeah, and the more you see people in the gym too, like the more you see like them working on certain things, they'll be able to help you out. Like just being around that atmosphere, I think that helps as well.
That's true. Because a guy, if a guy sees you doing something wrong, he'll come up to you and be like, yo, you got to do it like this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
So the more you do it, the better you'll get.
Exactly,
Eventually, it'll all pay off. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just keep staying consistent.
Honestly, and that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Is just remain consistent, and that's how you're gonna get to where you want to go. You know, Steve Harvey, he had a good quote. He was like, "If you're going through hell and you want to get out, why the hell would you stop?"
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You're not gonna get out of hell.
I remember that. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's the same thing, but that's how I remain like motivated. And it was my inspiration. You got to have a why.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have a why in whatever you're doing, once it gets hard, you're gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I
no-
can relate to that
Yeah, there's no
so much because 3 years ago, my dad passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry,
And
dog.
it's like, bro, that whole, I mean, obviously for me, I had him much longer. So I got to grow up and he got to teach me a lot of his ways and like how to be a man.
Yeah.
So, luckily I had him for a very good portion of my life. But dude, I just remember like when he passed away, it was just like, for me, like the way he always taught me was like, you got to do this. And the minute I'm gone, like you'll be running this shit. And it was like the minute that happened, it was like, all right, it's geared, like it's like right into gear. And it was like, I got my family, I got my mom, just like you, my bro. My mom is so sweet. Like I fucking love her to death. She's my rock. Like
Yeah.
like she's my best friend. There is nobody else that's my best friend. And I just remember like that was my why, and it's still my why. Also, it's like I do everything for my family. I would die for my family, so I can relate to that really heavy.
Yeah. Family, I'm big on family.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh my god, I'm so big on family.
And you know, I don't know. Do you listen to Tony Robbins or anything like that?
Yeah, but I listen to Eric Thomas.
Yeah, bro. He's awesome. He's awesome, bro. And I think it was something that Tony Robbins said. I can't remember which one. I listened to a bunch of gurus, and I remember them saying a why for others is always going to be stronger than a why for like yourself. Even though like a why for yourself is still valid.
Yep.
Like don't get that wrong. Don't get that twisted. It's very valid. But a why for others, like when you're doing things to better other people, dude, it's like sky's the limit. Because now it's not just for yourself.
Honestly, bro.
I
love that.
And honestly, like that's what's gonna separate me from everyone else. Like especially when I get on that field. Because, you know, I got a strong why.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to take care of my mom. I made a promise to my dad. Like, you know, the things that I went through, like that's my why.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, kids sometimes don't go. Sometimes they have both their parents. You know, everything's kind of given to them. You know, as they should. But you know, as for me, like I see my mom struggle. You know, no lights in the house, no food on the table. And it's not like my mom's a bad mom. She's trying her best, but she just...
It was the card she was dealt.
She was hard, bro, you know, working hard. And I'm like, you know what? That's my why. You put me on the field next to another guy, I'm taking his food. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a beast.
Yeah.
Because I have all that fuel in me. So like that why is just... It's crazy. It's crazy if you can have a why, honestly. It'll take you places, especially if you use it the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
So
let's talk about that journey after it. So during this time, you were taking video of yourself?
Yeah. So if you go through my YouTube and you scroll all the way down, there's like footage literally of me like overweight in the gym week to week, and I show on camera me losing weight. Like I show the scale of me losing weight every week. And
that's on the YouTube video.
Yeah, if you scroll down, you'll see it.
You show pictures of like yourself. I saw there was one video of you like dancing in a gym or something.
Yeah. But if you scroll down, you'll see like all the evidence is there. Man.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram. I think what did you get tagged by World Star or like one of those pages?
Humbler.
Yeah,
okay. I'm actually wearing their chain right now.
Yeah, they posted your picture on Instagram, and I was like, damn,
they see the work.
They did.
Like mentality. You guys follow them.
Mentality, yeah. So I follow them.
I do have footage like. Story post of me literally. I used to do a quote every night in the gym at like 2 a.m., 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd be up late posting quotes in the gym and I would tag them because like that also like, you know, sometimes you need some words of encouragement.
Yeah.
That was my words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would go look at their page. They'd post something. All right, cool. I'm going to use that. That's right. I can relate because I literally can relate.
Yeah.
And I would make a quote and I would literally tag them. So like, I think they're the same people. I could be wrong. Humbler.
Yeah, a lot of the same pages.
Yeah.
Running each other.
Yeah. So this says the path to paradise is through hell, and honestly, I feel like I've been through hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get to paradise, so I can relate to that.
Yeah.
So I got the chain. And I've been rocking it at the minute it came into the mail. It's been on, bro. And I posted, when I hit my goal, I posted a picture. And I had it on. I tagged them on it. And then they saw it.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't think it was going to go that crazy.
Yeah.
And
just to clarify, how long did it take you to reach that goal again?
It took me about, I want to say a year to hit my weight goal. Yeah, hit my weight goal. It took me about a year.
Do you believe in things happen for a reason?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah?
I really do.
I'm glad you do, man, because it feels like these little like turn of events. It's kind of led you into a like your own passion. Like you finally found like your passion. It sounds like.
Yeah, I heard today. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I heard today that there was a quote that somebody said: "The people that you're around are the people that you're meant to be with."
Yeah.
And like people don't just come into your life for no reason. They're there because they're meant to be in your life.
And let's dive deeper into that too. So like, who do you surround yourself by?
Dude, my friends. So I don't have a friend that doesn't have $1 million dream.
I fucking love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I say
Yeah.
friend, I'm talking about like in my circle.
Yeah.
All right. I could have acquaintances and stuff like that, friends, but like I'm talking about people in my circle. None of them, like they all have $1 million dreams. They're all looking to be somebody. They're all looking to do something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's who I surround myself with, because let's put it like this. This is as very simple as it can get. If I were to surround myself around like people who are into gangs, drugs, smoking weed, and literally just partying every day, what do you think I'd be doing?
Yeah.
Either
You know what
that
I'm
or
saying?
it'd take you twice as long to get to where you're trying to go.
Exactly. So all my friends, I just, I'm blessed to have them. I'm gonna be honest, because those guys in my circle, they all got $1 million dreams, and we talk about it every day. Like, you got to manifest it. You got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be driving this. I want to be driving that.
Yes, sir.
I got to retire my mom. You got to talk about it every day. And those conversations you have with your friends, if they're not something along those lines of success, like
You're with the wrong people.
Yeah, why are they your friends?
Yeah,
What value do they
exactly.
bring to your life?
Yeah.
The only thing that you could change about what you said there is I'm going to have this, not I want it.
Exactly. That's my boy right there.
Exactly.
That way, baby.
But that's how. And see, that's perfect, because if I were to say that around my friends, he'd be like, "Nah, man, change that. You will have it."
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's the type of people you need to keep around. Like, if you have friends and you guys are talking about parties and stuff, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to go to a party, fine. But like, if there's stuff that you want to do, if you have $1 million dream, you need to have $1 million work ethic.
Exactly.
And partying ain't it. I'm gonna be honest. It's really not it.
Dude, oh my gosh, we need to touch on this, because we had a conversation in the gym the other day about this, and it's like, what is your mindset on somebody that's trying to achieve something big, as you're saying? What do they need to be doing, like their daily routine? Like, what do you think? Do you think that they could be taking the time to do whatever on a day-to-day basis, or do they have to kind of be like grind mode? Like, where is that line?
First off, you gotta love what you do, so it doesn't feel like you don't feel miserable.
Yeah.
So like, honestly, like, first thing you gotta do is like work out, because it does a lot for you mentally. It has a lot of benefits for you mentally. You know what I'm saying? You feel good, you look good, you perform good.
Exactly.
In order to look good, you gotta, make sure you feel good, which is, get your butt in the gym, set a routine, and you gotta have a schedule. You gotta have a schedule. When I was like finding ways to manage my brand, YouTube, and my workouts, I had another friend in my circle was like, you gotta have priorities. Like, whatever's more important, it's gotta be first, then this, then that, and then that. But you gotta do it every day.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it is, honestly. And that's what I would tell anyone. And that's what, like, I think, like, if you have all these things that you want to do, you got to work on it every single day.
Yeah. So do you have a set schedule, or do you just go off the flow of like what you're doing throughout the day?
So recently, like in the past 2 weeks, so school started like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've been going off the flow just because of my school schedule. It's all out of whack and stuff.
Trying to figure that out still.
I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure that out. But
Yeah.
the minute I figure that out, it's grind mode. Like, I started my cut this week, because I remember I'm trying to get down to a lower body fat percentage. So I started my cut this week. So by the end of this weekend, I'm going to have my schedule. Everything's going to be set. I'm going to make sure I work out first, school, work if I have to, work out again, and then YouTube, the brand, whatever comes next.
Yeah.
And then honestly, that's what you got to do, honestly.
Yeah.
You gotta have a schedule.
I don't have a schedule.
Yeah, you
I
should
have a
make
schedule.
one.
I go off the flow, and we were talking about that in the gym the other day, and he was telling me I need to start getting a schedule together or something just to help me out a little bit.
It'll keep you on point.
Yeah,
It'll keep you on point.
I agree, because I'm more of a guy that just does like what I have to do throughout the day, and I get it done, but it's not like at a certain time or like it's just I get it all done throughout the day.
Yeah, and that's fine. Most people don't make a schedule, which is fine. But like, just make sure you're doing what you need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
It's more you hold yourself probably more accountable with a schedule than if you were to do it just free minded.
Well, I feel like the biggest thing about that, and shout out to my boy Ryan Montgomery, because I'm about to bring up our conversation. It was that people always feel like they need to have more time throughout the day.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you really like break down what you're doing throughout the day, you might find that you actually have a lot of time. And it's because you're not really, just like you said, like there's certain priorities that need to come first, and like you need to schedule that in and like know exactly what time you need to spend on that.
That's true.
And then you have other things that you might want to get to. But if like, and for some people it might work. I have crazy ADHD, so for me it would never work. So I have a to-do list on my phone, and it has like all the things I need to get done throughout the day, and like I like to time slot it. I'm like really crazy about it because my mind just can't handle just letting it go. But it's just like if you take the time just to kind of, even if you had to jot down like these are the things that I got to get done today, you kind of have it on paper, and it's like more, I feel like anytime you're writing anything, it makes it more real.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, these are the things I need to get done. Like, what time should I get these things done? And schedule those blocks so you really get it done. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm right with you. And I had a friend also in my circle. Shout out to Kevin.
Dude, this man's got a nice circle,
Shout out,
bro.
Kevin.
An amazing circle.
Shout out.
Yeah, you got to introduce us to your circle.
I will for sure. And he's actually working on like his business.
Yeah.
And he like showed me his phone, right? And he's like, dude, there was this thing on Instagram where it's like busy, and it's like your calendar, right? It says busy, and it's like a thing that you have to do. Let's say work from 12 to 5.
Yeah.
Right? That's busy. And then there's his phone where it's like he has to do this at 2, this at 1, this at 3. You know what I'm saying? Like he has so much stuff to do all at once.
I'm trying to get to that level.
Bro, and I'm like, and like he showed me his phone. He was like, yeah, there's like apps he put me on. It keeps you on point. There's this app called like, I think it's called Productive. And you can create a to-do list or a thing that you have to do, and you swipe it once you're done with it.
Oh, bro, we definitely I got to get that after.
He put me on, bro. I'm not going to lie. He put me on. And
dude.
Like, it takes you to a whole nother level once you could hold yourself accountable to everything that needs to be done. It takes you to a whole nother level, bro, honestly. So if you can make a schedule, make a schedule.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's dive back into you. So you lost the 73 pounds and you made a video and that took off. Where are you sitting on your whole content creation side of you? And like, how did you roll into that and keep continuing that part of your life?
So when I was making these videos, I realized something. People were asking me questions. It started to get some views, and there's a lot of people I realized that's going through what I went through. And I'm like, yo, like I just can't stop. I got to keep going. Because like now people are relying on me. You know,
they look up to you. Exactly.
And like they're asking me a whole bunch of questions, and I answer. Like if you go through my YouTube, I answer every single.
That's fucking
every single one, bro. Because when I was overweight, trying to reach out to other people, bro, I would not get a response.
I remember seeing something you posted on Instagram. You took a screenshot, I think, of somebody that you responded to, and I saw like that. I was like, damn, he responds to people. That's dope,
bro. I respond to everybody, bro.
What about you get DMs?
Yeah,
bro. How do you respond? Because we got it from JT Barnett, one of our guests on the show, to actually do video calls. Cause it's like way more personal. So like,
really?
You should look into it. You should try doing it sometime.
Yeah.
Cause you like pick up the camera and you just like kind of talk to them through the camera, and it's very. I don't like doing it, but like, I feel like that interaction is more personal.
It brings you more. Yeah.
Exactly.
They can feel you a lot more.
Exactly.
Because you can't get the tone through text.
Nope.
Yeah.
You don't see the facial expressions.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Reading them.
Yeah.
So you should look into that. Try it out.
Honestly,
every once in a while.
I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. The next person who hits me up.
There you go.
Bro, and I get
slide into DMs.
Slide into DMs. I'll answer. I swear to God, I answer everyone, bro. Because it's like.
I slid into the DMs.
Yeah, exactly. You see? I hit you up instantly.
Yeah.
So I always answer everybody
that.
because it's like I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Being ignored. Like you have a genuine question.
Yeah.
You know? I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And that's what kept me going with the content. So it's like now I think people are wondering what am I doing after?
Yeah.
And I hit my goal. I'm creating a new goal, and I'm just gonna continue to keep working. And I think I'm just gonna continue to dive into TikTok.
Yeah.
Put my workouts on TikTok. I still have footage of me when I was like overweight working out. So I'm thinking about putting that together.
Definitely.
And like actually throwing that back out there so people can see.
Do it, bro.
I was overweight.
Do it.
You know, I know what I'm talking about. And if I can do it, you can too. So that's like everyone else who's been watching and asking me questions have been like keeping the content going because it's like, all right, you know, I'm actually helping people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep going. I just can't stop. Honestly.
Dude. I love what you're saying, bro.
Yeah,
you're
he's
really
a preacher.
motivational, bro.
Appreciate
Seriously.
that,
You're a preacher.
Bro, for real. And if I posted, dude, you'll be surprised if you just like pull up some like stuff together from like your past, like old stuff. Like I had one video, the roller coaster one.
Yeah.
I mentioned it so many times in this podcast. And it's just like, I just had some like a video on my phone, and I was like, you know what? Let me post this of me building like this like platform that moved, kind of like a dark ride, and it got like 4 million views. Yeah, just like took off, and it was an old video, and I was like, holy shit! No. I wish. No, on TikTok, on TikTok. Not quite there with YouTube yet, but I ended up making a roller coaster in my backyard too, and like it was that first video that I was like, oh my gosh, like there's so much possibility here, and it was an old video, so you should definitely do that because, bro, you'll definitely take off, bro. You'd be surprised. So, okay, so your content creation, and that led into making clothing. When did that? Yeah. So that's more recent, right?
Yeah, but I've always wanted to have my own clothing brand.
Yeah.
So
like YouTube and clothing go hand in hand.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. You're going down the right path,
right? So like I've always wanted to like have my own clothing brand. All right. So like when I was younger, I was gonna wait until like after football, you know, where I have more clout behind me, people know who I am. Then I'm coming out with a brand. Yeah. And then one of my friends who's in my circle was like, during COVID, we're chilling on the phone, and he's like, bro, just start it now. What are you waiting for? Just start it now. He's like, you know a lot of people. He's like, you got a good story. You're very motivational. Like, you got positive energy. Just start it now. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Yeah. So I put together a logo. Shout out to my little brother.
Yeah, bro, this is dope.
Yeah, this is hard.
So like,
I like it.
Like I drafted this, and my little brother perfected it.
Dude, shout out to the little brother.
Shout out to my little brother Freddie. You know who you are. But and I just started it. So I'm like, all right, like I started it. It's not gonna fall off, because basically, like, who's one more? I'm one more. You know what I'm saying? You see me, that's what you think of. People call me one more. So it's like, all right, I can just start it now, whether it takes off or whether it doesn't. Like, it's still gonna be relevant. I'm still gonna make it relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it like came about.
So what are you planning on doing now? Like, why don't you try to come up with a necklace or something with the...
That's so funny you said that, because
yeah. All right, bet. Because literally you just...
you got your investor, right?
Yeah, exactly. So well, you gave me the idea because you pulled out the necklace, and I figured it would be perfect for what you're doing with your brand and stuff.
I was talking to a guy the other day about it. It's so crazy that you said that. Yeah. So I'm working on.
So when is that coming out? You know, you don't have to tell us if you don't want them to hear.
No, it's not even that. I just don't even know yet. Yeah.
You seem like you got a lot on your plate.
I figured.
A lot.
I want to go back to a little side note, actually, that I was, that little like awkwardness that I had a moment ago. I forgot my question, and I remember it. It happens a lot. When you were going through this transition, did you start to notice that you like were girls sliding your DMs and stuff? Were you starting to pick up more girls?
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna put this out there so everyone can know. Yeah, bro, it was the same.
Really?
Yeah, none. Like, I had a couple girls like compliment me. I maybe had 2 girls slide in my DMs. And like a while ago, I was talking to one of the girls who slid in my DMs, and she kept saying, and it was weird because all the girls around me were saying, you probably got girls sliding in your DMs. I'm like, no.
Why don't you slide in my DMs?
And I was thinking, I was like, is that what you guys think? Yeah. I was like, there's no girls in my DMs. Yeah. Like, I don't, like, girls don't slide in my DMs.
Well, after this podcast, there will be.
Exactly. That's that away. Come on the booth if you want to get some DMs.
Right. But, like, I didn't really have any, like, traction from females coming to my DMs. I maybe had 2 girls, bro. And it's crazy. And that made me think, and I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, well, I thought you had a whole bunch of girls sliding in your DMs. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. Other girls think I have other girls in my DMs, so they're like, I'm not going to slide in his DMs. But here's what it is.
Yeah. Through this transition, because when you were bigger back then, did you find yourself becoming less social as well? Yeah. And did you find going through this transformation?
Bro, I'm so social now.
Yeah.
I'll go up to anybody.
Really?
And I'll just talk, Dude,
that's amazing. And what was it, the confidence that you built through working out?
It's the confidence. That's why there's a lot of benefits.
What about YouTube? I feel like that's also a good confidence booster.
Yeah, that too, bro. Because like now...
Recording yourself.
And like as the time like built up, I was like able to just be more comfortable on camera. And like I started realizing, I'm actually losing weight. And what's crazy is mentality, they started a Telegram, like a chat or whatever. For their, like
like a Discord?
Kind of, yeah. So I'll never forget. And I wish I had the screenshot. I deleted it back then, but I wish I had it. Because I went into the chat, and this is when I was first starting my YouTube, right? I was fat and everything. And I thought I was going to meet a whole lot of like-minded people,
Yeah.
which there were, but there was also like the young kids who just, want to go in there because it's a big group chat. I put a picture of my thumbnail on one of my videos. I put the link down there. I was like, yo, guys, I'm starting my journey. Subscribe, support. And this one kid was like, we're not going to, like, this isn't a advertisement page where you can come in and advertise your own shit. Like, get your fat titties out of here. Something like that, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
It was like out of pocket. And I was like, damn.
And this is at the beginning. Wait.
This is like in the beginning,
Oh
bro.
my gosh, bro.
This is like in the beginning. So I'm like, all right.
I'll prove you
cool.
wrong.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to prove you wrong. And I screenshot it and I deleted it. I should have kept it because now it would have been perfect.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Perfect. So I just like, all right, cool. And I just kept grinding. And it's funny because a kid who was also in the chat who saw it was he went on my page like a couple months ago, right? And then he went on a comment and he was like, bro, I remember when that kid said that to you, dude. He's like,
That's
you're that
awesome.
guy. You're that same guy. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I wish, man.
That's cool, bro. That's cool.
That
That's
probably
cool.
made you feel awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I did it.
Yeah.
And I just wish I screenshotted it just so I could show people, like, I got picked on, but like, if I can do it, you can too. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get people who don't support. You're gonna get people who think you're just like whatever. Just use that as more fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
And just keep going,
Bro.
And you never know where you can go.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, bro.
So with all these things on your plate, where does the needle point to, man? Like where is it that you're trying, like what's the most important, what is your priority?
My main priority right now. Okay, so my main priority right now is first things first is like football. So like I'm always training like 3 times a day. I'm always grinding. And in order for me to get to play football, I gotta get my AA, which is school. So now school is like up there.
Yeah.
School and football are like really up there. Like
Those are like, the top two.
the top 2, like that's gotta come first. I gotta make sure I got these grades because I gotta pass. It's the only way I can play football.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
exactly.
after those, then work, like whatever I got to do for work, I'll work. And then after that, then the YouTube, and then the merch. The merch and YouTube kind of go, like you said, kind of go hand in hand.
And even as the football, I mean, since you were talking about going back to trainer, I mean, even that falls into football.
Yeah, it really does.
And now with the D1 players getting paid
deals.
and stuff,
Yeah.
exactly.
Dude.
Once you start going to school for football and actually make the team and stuff, then you could start making money off the stuff because you could like advertise for yourself.
That's right.
It'll be your own brand.
That's right. So everything, if you see like everything that I want to do, kind of falls hand in hand.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say too, because you already got it all figured out. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally where you want to go, and you got this path, and you got it set. And I mean,
Honestly.
props to you, bro. Like, just
Appreciate
keep
that.
grinding, keep
Appreciate
doing
that.
what
No,
you're doing,
seriously.
and
Yeah.
you're gonna be there soon enough.
And I didn't even say this, but like my major is architecture.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to be an architect. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to really be like a
For
big
what?
deal. Buildings, residential, commercial. I'm trying to design some cool modern stuff, bro. Like that's what I'm into.
Yeah.
And
You big Minecraft player?
nah, I've never.
Oh, what are you doing,
Damn.
man?
I should have. Yeah.
That'd probably be perfect for you,
Right. So, but yeah, all that, everything goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So
So okay, here's one of my big questions.
let's hear it.
We gotta ask Buffy's too.
Yeah, I'm about to ask
And
you right
I'll
now.
ask
That's the
mine.
question. Yeah, how do you define success?
Success. I guess everyone has success differently, like in their brain, in their mind. But I'll define success as you being able to like die and saying, like, I'm ready to die. Like I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish.
Yeah.
That is how I know that, okay, you were successful in your mind, And I saw this quote from, not really a quote, it was a speech from Denzel Washington. He was like, imagine like, you're dying, you're on your deathbed, and you see all these ghosts on your deathbed, and they're you with all the things you wanted to do in life. So if you wanted to be a football player,
That would haunt me.
yeah, bro. And he's like, and I was thinking, like, if I'm dying, right, and I see that, Gabe the football player, Gabe the architect, Gabe this, and I didn't like work hard to achieve those goals, I wasn't successful. You know, if I can like die or retire and realize, okay, like I did everything I wanted to do, I'm successful. Because everyone has success different.
Yeah, we've gotten different answers every time. Some deal with money, some deal with relationships.
Let me play devil's advocate on that a little bit, because I'm curious. Let's say you did the football and you did, one of the other things, but let's say architect, you never got to fully dive into that. Would you say that you lived a failure of a life then, or would you still say it was successful?
No. I mean, there's got to be a reason why, right?
Like, imagine like you tried it out and like it just didn't work out.
I didn't like it.
Or you never tried it out because you were a successful football player.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or that. And like you just never got around to it. Maybe you couldn't find the time. We're not putting anything out there. This man's gonna conquer some, he's gonna conquer everything. But I'm just, when it comes to the success, do you feel like maybe it might be a little toxic to have all these different goals and you have to achieve them? Or is it just like the no regret of at least going after it?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because like, knock on wood, for instance, let's say football doesn't work out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go for the team.
Which it isn't. It's going to work.
You know what I'm saying?
It's going to work.
I go to the team, I don't make it. For some odd reason, or some crazy reason, I don't make it. Like I get injured or something like that. All right, on to the next. And I am like, I'm going to go on to the next goal knowing that I gave that last goal my all. And I think, like, let's say I do achieve everything else, I just didn't get around to becoming an architect. I'm going to be like, look at everything else I did. I achieved all my other goals.
Yeah.
My mom's retired. My family's straight. My kids are going to have a good life.
Yeah.
I can't be too mad.
So I have a question. Hypothetically, let's say this year you didn't make the team, but would you still continue to train for next season and try to make the team, or would you just give it up, like, and move on to the next thing, move on to architecture?
Yeah, that's an amazing question.
I mean, you're not even probably on plan B, but that's a great question.
It's a very great question, but like I don't even think about that because
because you're gonna make it.
Yeah, so like, but like that's a good point. What if something happens and I can't play football, or I just don't play football?
Is it like is football like it for you? Like, do you want to, like, no matter what, you're gonna get there, you're gonna reach your goal, or is it okay, like, if you don't make it this year and then next year you try out again, or you want to just move on to architecture or just, I don't know.
I think
move on with your businesses or whatnot.
I think I'll give it one more shot.
Give it another shot.
Yeah, if he doesn't work out, I'm going to.
I feel like though, for people that have that kind of mindset like you, it's like, you're not worried about plan B.
Yeah.
And you're so, like, the way that you have built yourself, like the optimism that you show and like the perseverance that you have. Like, I feel like, knock on wood, if it didn't happen, that it's either you would go for it again, or you would be like, I feel like for people, anybody that has your mentality would be like, okay, it's time to go on to the next thing. Like, let me hustle. Like, like, you'll create a new goal and a new purpose to go find, because you have.
That's why I was asking that.
You're a man with many different talents.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Let's just say that right now. But
God forbid.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen if it happens. If I don't make it, like, I'll give it another shot, but then whatever else comes, I'm just gonna reach my other goals. Because like, something's bound to give. I got all these goals and dreams. And like, I'm very strategic with it. Like, everything I want to do comes together. Like, falls in place with each other. So it's like something's bound to give. So it's like if I like now I'm really thinking about it. If I don't make the team, I'm still gonna grind with everything else. I'm still gonna be a success. My mom is still gonna get a big ass house.
Yes,
like,
sir.
No matter what.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop working until I'm still gonna work even after I give her that house. But like, that's all I can think about, and that's why my why is greater than any defeat. I don't make that team, that's a defeat, but I'm gonna still keep going because my why is just so powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like, it'll be nothing if I don't make the team, man. Literally.
Do you believe in the power of secret, manifesting? Like, do you put up pictures on your wall, writing things, images on the phone?
Images on the phone, yeah, but I don't really like post anything else on the wall.
Do you journal?
I used to, but it was like when I was younger.
Cold showers?
No, I don't.
No?
Cryotherapy, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in that cryo.
Yeah.
Try cold showers too.
Yeah, I was doing it for a week, right?
Yeah.
In the mornings, because I was reading something. It's like it like wakes you up and something like that.
Yeah,
and then,
burns like brown.
It's got so many
fat cells,
good
speeds your metabolisms up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should hop back on it because I do believe it.
It's also good for your health. Like you don't get sick as often and like things like that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
But here goes the Buffy. Shout out to Buffy. I know you're watching. I'm about to give your speech. But the reason that we do it especially is it's like to build that habit, which already listening from your story, it sounds like a habit that you already have extremely instilled in you. But it's just like when you don't want to do something and like you're standing in front of that shower going like, fuck, I really don't want to do this right now. It's going to be freezing cold. You got every excuse under the sun not to step in that shower, and then you do it. It's like that one block that builds to that mansion of being like, no matter what comes my way, I'm gonna get it done.
it's like going to the gym
right.
every day.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you don't want to go, but you still go and get it done. It's the same thing.
Exactly. It sounds like you pretty much have your thing.
Yeah, I didn't look at cold
But,
showers like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking a cold shower every morning now
That away.
because it'll put me on a different level. Now. I'm
Exactly.
starting to think. That's
And it will
crazy.
put you, and just like you said, it wakes you up.
Yeah,
Like you're
it
up.
does.
You're up.
It's like crack, basically.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like having a coffee. Like that's it's the Wim Hof method. He says like it's like having a coffee like right away. He doesn't have to drink coffee because
Takes
he
that
wakes
cold
up right
shower.
away. Exactly.
Want to go ahead and ask yours?
I mean, he kind of already answered it, but
Yeah, he did.
I'll ask it again.
He did pretty much. He
Like
did pretty much answer
the
it.
whole time you answered my question. My main question
Yeah,
I
like-
ask every time is how you stay consistent.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
your why.
The
You were
why,
talking about
bro.
your why the
Yeah.
whole time. So
Yeah. Even
I
if
mean,
you don't
basically
have a
answered
why,
it.
I want to tell you guys something. It's very easy to create a why. So like, just create a goal. Like create a damn goal.
Can
Like,
we
that's
dive
a
in?
why.
Actually, I do want to dive into that a little bit because, yeah, I feel like for us, since we're there, we see it as in it's very easy to create a why. Why don't you just create a fucking why?
Yeah.
You know, for the people that are not. And it's like, but you look at people, like we have some friends and we have some people that we know that maybe got off to the wrong path. You know, they started doing drugs, they started doing maybe this and that. And it's like they lost their purpose. I feel like having a purpose, a why, is the most important thing on this planet. Like anybody that wants to feel like they're living needs a purpose. So it's like, can you dive a little deeper into how exactly do they find that why?
You all right, and I'll touch back on the brand too. So you want to be the better version of yourself every day.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying? Like you don't want to die the same way you came in. You get what I'm saying? You want to become the better version of yourself. And like I said, it's not gonna happen overnight, but you can work on it every single day. So let's say, for example, like a homeless person. I've never been homeless. Scratch that. I have. Yeah, I've been through some stuff.
Yeah.
But I've never been like homeless, like on the street with nowhere to live. So let's get into that. So like, let's say I'm a homeless person, and I don't really know how it is because I've never been like homeless like that. But like, if they want to make a small change, or they want to like build purpose as to why I should just keep going. Well, honestly, you can't, like, if I was homeless, I wouldn't want to be homeless for the rest of my life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Take the small steps every day to become better.
So I would set a goal for myself. Like, all right, I'm gonna get a job. That's small. All right, so what do you got to do to get that job? You got to touch 1 million stores a day. You got to touch 10 stores a day. Go down the strip of stores and just talk to every single like manager. Do that, and that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, it's kind of easy to make a goal because, like, literally it could be anything. Just create a goal, no matter how big, no matter how small, and then find ways to work towards that goal.
I love it.
And then once you touch that goal, throw another goal.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, bro, you're a brand new person.
Dude, I fucking love it, bro.
Yeah.
That was a great explanation.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That was a great
That
explanation.
was a hard question, but like you knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, he handled it. All right, man. Before we wrap this up, I got and I think, I mean, if you guys haven't figured it out by all the things that he's been saying so far, this man has been spitting so much facts. But what is the one piece of advice that you can give to people out there trying to achieve their dreams?
Honestly, just keep going. Literally, just keep going. Because it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
Like, if it were easy, everyone would be riding around in a damn Lambo, would be doing what they want in life. It is not easy. This world wasn't built for you to have whatever you want. You got to get up and go work. No one's going to give you everything or anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to go work. So my one piece of advice to everyone is just keep going. Like if you feel like you want to give up, just think, all right, if I can just get past today, tomorrow, I don't know where I might be, but I know I won't be where I am now because I kept going. So that's what my one piece for advice to everyone who's watching, bro. Just do one more. Literally, just do one more.
I love it.
You never know where it could like take you. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
love it.
So just don't quit. You know, just keep going. It's my one piece of advice, to
Dude.
anyone who's watching.
Perfect.
It's been an absolute honor having you on, man.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Where can our viewers find you, man? What's the
All right,
ads?
so my Instagram is _more97. All right, the apparel Instagram is OM97 apparel. YouTube is Gabe Dunkin, and the website is www.onemore97.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rep the brand.
For those of you listening, for those of you watching on YouTube, everything will be linked in the description. Again, bro, it's been an absolute honor
a
having
pleasure,
you on,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna need a fucking episode 2 because I feel like we missed
Yeah.
out on so much that we could have
I'm
dived
down.
into. So thank you for coming on, bro.
Bro, thank
you.
And we
Thank
will
you.
see you guys on episode 19. Peace.
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 Dude, you were